Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter, the Toxicity DLC. We have progressed pretty well. In between episodes, I did do a little bit of work, mainly changing up my storage boxes. So now we have a whole bunch of the new ones. Still got some work to do. I haven't figured out the quartzes yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, so they're still in the old boxes. And I haven't done anything upstairs. I do have a big fuse box, and I have quite a few fuses. So those will be used at some point. And I did one more portal run, so I have a little bit of extra cash. In fact, we did do an order before we entered the last episode, so let's go and grab the stuff out of the rocket. Look at all of that. Okay, so we've got the cooking station, the T2 drone, and we'll unlock those as well. Today, I want to head over to this area over here, and also where we're mining our super alloy, because I'd like to start getting some of this stuff. The spores and the goo, because in between episodes, oh hello, we did unlock the little harvester. So if we have a look in here under the bio stuff, there's the harvesting robot. It's there, so we can start putting those down. We also did get the T2 beehive, so that's going to be pretty important to get going as well for when we start with insects. Anyway, we're having a blue storm, so yeah, we'll see how far we get today. Lots to do. Let's get stuck in. You'll notice also that I've expanded the platforms, so we have lots of space. Also removed all the empty boxes. They are starting to empty out. And we still have loads of rockets. And loads of rockets means loads of drones. There's a lot of expanding to do. I still need to get more farms in. I was hoping that we'd be able to find the T2 farms, but they don't seem to have an unlock in this version of the game. Unless I've missed them. Nope, they are not here. So I'd have to go to another planet to unlock those. That's a bit sad. Anyway, blueprint chips, T2 drone, and cooking station. I don't know where my kitchen's going to go yet. I'll figure that out. Might be a separate building. Let's see the cost of the T2 drones. So basically you remove an iron, you add a super alloy and an explosive powder, and you've got the T2 drones. It's a must. We'll get there. While I'm thinking about it, let's head upstairs. I have a few autocrafters set up and going. I think what I may do here is I'm going to set one up to do the explosive powder. Let's go and drop off a lava. I also haven't formalized these, but I did make a big one for algae because we are using it. We needed to fill up a whole chest. Oh, wow. Is the chest downstairs full? Hang on. Oh, it is. My word. Yeah, and mutagen is filling up as well. Let me see why that machine is clogged. Did I forget to set something? No, that's supplying everything. Maybe the drones are just overworked because they had to move a lot of stuff. This is demanding the mutagen. Yeah, no reason why it shouldn't be working. And I have my seeds, which I will put into the seed boxes. I don't know where I'm going to use them yet. Now what I've done here as well is I've put some platforms in. So the plan is basically take 8 algae growers, and I've got 2 platforms assigned for algae growers, and then put the optimizers on the platform in the middle, and yeah, we'll build as many as we need to keep algae flowing as quickly as possible. The same thing's going to happen with the water. So yeah, probably over here we'll move the water harvesters and put them around here, also with an optimizer. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, and we're getting a little bit of rain. Oh, so many nice bugs. Yeah, I'll need to sort out those bees at some stage. We need to get those bigger beehives. So I'm thinking, let's get some food. I've got a bit of water. Maybe take another water. Yeah, the water's going very quickly at the moment. How's my bioplastic? Okay, that's filling up now. That's good. And super alloys, I used so many of them to make all of these storages, but they're recovering nicely. Super alloy rods, also good. Osmium rods, not bad. And I need to pick up the stuff for the teleporter, so let me grab that as well. Look at all of those rocket engines. Anyway, I'll upgrade my drones when I get back from the first mission. I'm going to take the vehicle. It is empty. Yep, grab that. And we're going to head over... Well, I wonder if we should take the train, because I think that's the way they intended it. So let's head over to the dome. And up we go onto the rail. And the train that we're going to take is the one that we didn't take before. Mind you, the other one's not here anymore. So we'll hop onto this train and hit the road. Good, we're moving. What's in here? Oh gosh, nothing I really need. So, if we have a look at the map, we are heading on this line and we're going to land up going into... Well, I am assuming... Can we go straight? No, the line ends there, so I think we're going to probably stop here or turn into this cave. We'll see when we get there. All right. Are we going to turn or are we going to go straight? We are turning. All right. Good. And this is where we stop. Cool. This is the area. There are 92 elements to clean up. So let's get going. How far do I have to go to get out of the toxin? Oh, what happened there? I don't know, but I'm still in the toxin. That was weird. Just gonna have a look inside the buildings. I don't see any indication that there is anything inside the building. No. Alright, I need to find a spot to get out of the zone for a moment. Oh man, how far do I have to go? There. Yep, I'm gonna be dropping a lot of stuff on the ground. Alright, well, let's carry on. Let's see. I see some down at the bottom. Does the cave allow you to go down? It looks like it. Okay, so we head down here. Is there an elevator that I missed? I feel like that's a really long way down. Alright, well, let's go down. Yeah, this is where all the stuff is happening. And we'll just clean as quickly as possible because my toxic meter is going down quite quickly. Okay, so that's 19. Good lord, this could really have used a couple of bombs. I wonder if I shouldn't do that. Just need to get out of range so I can get a little refresher. And it looks like I'm going from the bottom because I tried to fly over a gap that was too big. Anything good happen there? No. And my inventory is full. So, drop off. This is a bit of a tough one because there isn't really a good place to put down your storage container. That's okay, we're going to be coming back here with harvesters. Wait, is that an elevator? I think it might be. Everything is up. Let's grab this elevator. Oh no, it's a ladder. Alright, looks like I need to go up another one. And we are getting through it. Anything behind it? Yes, there is. There's an elevator. That just takes us up. Okay. Oh man, there's still a lot. Okay, something cleared. Anything else over here? It does not look like it. There's a whole bunch down there that I still got to get to. Let's see if we can clear this slot up first. Okay, there's a spot. And there's more up there. So, up the elevator. Oh man, that's going to take me all the way to the top. Should have used the one with the ladder. Alright, well, I'm going to go and get myself refreshed. And back in. Alright, let's see where we go from here. Oh, right, I need to get up over here somewhere. Nope, it's not going to let me do it. Alright, I'm up. Okay, this area is apparently clean. So I think it's just that area down there. Unless I've missed something. We still have quite a few, but there are a lot down here. So we'll start at the top and work our way down. And got to empty the inventory again. I brought a whole lot of stuff that I'm not using because I can't build in the toxic area until I've cleaned it. Okay, so that is cool. We'll tackle this side and work our way over. Just a suggestion, when you're dealing with things like this at Go Up a Cliff, do the top ones first if you can. Just makes it easier and you don't have to climb anything. And we are looking for the last 8. There are 2 more and that's it. But there's 1 more. Oh gosh. There's 1 more. Somewhere. And it's not here because I cleaned this place. Oop. Okay, so the hunt begins. Ah, wait, I'm getting closer. I see my little meters running. Is it downstairs? I see it. I see it. There. Oh, geez, I missed it. Okay, was it on this level? Yep, there it is. Now we're done. Awesome. Ah, there's things. Don't care. Now, I didn't bring what I needed for a harvester, so I'm not sure exactly where it's supposed to go. But I might just make a permanent spot for it. So let's get a box down. That means I need to find some more material. And I should probably eat and drink. So, drink, eat, we're all good. Need a couple of pieces of titanium. Any chance of titanium in here? Yes. I need 1 more piece. Ah, damn. Don't want magnesium. Come on, 1 piece of titanium. Nope. Nope. It's there. Yeah, that's the type of material. So I'm learning what the different types of scrap give you. Anyway, pop that in. Shove a door on it. We will give it a box. Just shove it in the corner. And we've just unlocked the strawberry eggs. So teleporter. Shove that in over there. And we're going to call this place, for lack of a better term, Goo. Because I think, we look at the map, we are like right here. So the Goo farming area is going to be in here, I think. I reckon. What do you think? Probably. Okay. That's cool because we can go home, we can get the stuff and we can build a harvester. just to see. So let's head home and we'll pin a harvester. So we'll go and grab what we need for it. Pretty expensive. In fact, maybe just for the heck of it, I'm going to take 2 because I want to go and see if we can put one down for the spores as well. That means I need more of those and 2 super alloy rods, and it'll be 4 of the quasar, which is fine because I've got a whole bunch and there's actually some in the box outside as well. Right, let's head back to Goo. Right, harvesting robots, let's see what you do. And yes, it does do Goo here. Perfect. And we'll get it to supply all. Okay, now these are very slow, 75 seconds. So I'll have to have more of them and maybe a production fuse or something like that. Anyway, I'm not going to loot anything right now. I'll come back for it later. Actually, I shouldn't even be opening boxes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head down this way. And what is that? Magnetar. Okay, well, okay, I'll take the Magnetar. We'll head down to our super alloy zone. And I also need to put down a uranium mine. I haven't mined a single piece of uranium this playthrough. So uranium's going to be in this area somewhere. Okay, so this is the spot that we're doing our super alloy. And let's try our luck. Harvester, where does it tell me no? About there. Open. Ah, we can get rare lava here. So if we have a look at the map, yeah, rare lava. I'm going to take this down. I'm not going to collect rare lava yet. I want to head through this toxic area that is 296. There's a lot here. Wow, look at this place. This is going to take a bit of effort. But I'm going to try and get to the other side of it. Oh man, does this go all the way to the wall? It might. Yep, there's no escape from it on this side. It goes all the way up. Well, I'm still toxed. So, yep, that's not working. It is all the way up. And obviously we can't build here. So yeah, before we can start getting the spores, we definitely need to clean this place. Alright, well this spot here is clean. So let's see if we can get anything here. Oh yeah, there we go. Spores. Well, I suppose I could have a bunch of them on this little island. Maybe. Anyway, for now, where am I on the map? Yeah, I'm on that island over there. Might as well set them to supply. What the heck? Right, we are over at our super alloy area. Everything seems to be going pretty well here. And this box is actually filling up. I think I might need to set up a permanent base around here. There's quite a few things that we can collect. But I'm going to head over to my little compartment. And we can head back home. Good, we are back. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe before we do any more work, I want to head to this side of the wall. Because I found an entrance. I think it was an entrance. Yeah, that'll allow us to get into the structure itself. So that's where we'll go. Just need to do a little offloading. As you can see, I collected a heck of a lot of iron after breaking down all of those T1 chests. Right, I think I have everything that I need. So this time I'm literally just going to fly over there. I'm not going to bother taking the train. I'd have to wait for it to go all the way back to the dome before I can actually pick it up. Anyway, I think I'm going in the right direction. That was an interesting place. All of those connected islands across the top. That's very cool. Alright, so I'm just cutting across to this railway line that we first took into this area. And we can just zip around this way. I have cleaned this place, even though the atmosphere doesn't look like I have. And we are heading over there. Right, so we are at the door. These ladders don't actually work. So this was guarding something. This looks like these were guard towers or something. Anyway, in we go. Let's go and see what we find. There's a vehicle tipped over there. Yeah, a bit of junk on this side. Okay, so we get here and I can use my torch. What do we get? Blueprint. Jeez, do I really want blueprint chips? Don't know. I think I'll just set up a foundation outside. I don't know how many pieces need to be cleaned up in here. I'll put a locker on it right there. Throw my teleporter down over here. And then pop my vehicle down. Turn, and drop it there. Okay, that looks fine. So, in we go. We'll head over. Okay, so this place needs power. So we need to restore power somehow. Probably a fusion cell. Yep, how many? 3. Okay, no problem. I think we kind of need to do that before we do anything else. So let's pop in our... Oh wait, we need to name this. The wall. We'll go home. Get ourselves 3 fusion cells. I don't think I have any in the box. Nope. So I will put them on. Oh my word, it's going to use up a lot of my pulsar. Got to be careful with that. It's alright, I can make more pulsar. That's also expensive though. Alright, that's 3. We'll take those and head straight back. to the wall. So, back inside. Toss these in. And that should open things. Oh, we got lights now, so I can put my torch off. I think I'll go this way. Oh, look at that. There's stuff going on in there. It's splashing water. And this will take us up. We still have to find where the dirt is, though. Oh, man, this is pretty cool. Look at all of this. This is on top of the wall. We've got these shelves that we could break down. No, we can't break them down, but there are shelves like that around. We've got a blueprint. Trade space rocket. I've already got one of those. I'll take it anyway. All right. Story time. Financial analysis. After 15 years of operation, the planet's valuable resources are largely depleted. So far, all planets acquired by Sentinel Corp have been profitable investments, but the results are not as good as before. In order to preserve the company's profits, we recommend that Sentinel Corp explore other sources of revenue for the planets it owns. In the future, the new Planet Crafter program could be a significant new source of revenue for the company, as a terraformed planet is far more valuable than a hostile one in the long run. Okay, so it was all about the money. Alright, let's collect stuff. I don't know why I'm fuses. I know why I'm collecting stuff. Okay, I don't really want to be collecting stuff. I want to find out what's going on here. Space food? Nah. Did I see water somewhere? No. It's in the box. Another fuse. Oh, good. Fuses are coming through. Very nicely. I'll take that rod. Okay, so that's the elevator. We have big boxes here that have nothing in them. And this is a bigger box that has something in it. Look at all those rockets. Damn. I'm going to have to take them out. And we're getting lots of genetic traits as well. That'll do. Oh, this one's got some stuff in it. Anything at the back? Just some mushrooms. Not going to take those. Yep. Yeah, I'll take the mushrooms. And nothing on this one. Okay, so we have a door that we can't access. So that looks like about it for the roof. I suppose we could go over there, but it doesn't look like there's anything over that side. And likewise over here. Yeah, nothing to look at over there. So back to the bottom. And down we go. It's a long way down. Super. Grab a magnetar. Luma. Yep. Or do I get the T2 fertilizers? Maybe. I'm very close to my little storage. I'm very close to my vehicle, so why not? Let's go and offload. That is quite a lot of fairly decent stuff. Right, let's have some water. And we'll head back in. This time, this way. Nothing more in here? Nope. And we have another elevator, and this one goes down. I think we're going to find the toxic area soon. I think we found the toxic area. Wow. It's nasty. There's only 33 here, so that's fine. No problem. I won't even fill my storage. There's lots of spores and things in here as well. Lots to play with. And we're about halfway done. Okay, the place is lightening up a bit. Okay, 6 to go. And this is not all of them. This is 3. And this will be the last. Perfect. Now this place is all fixed up. That looks pretty. Right, let's go and see what we can loot. I'll take the explosive powder. I will take I don't know why I'm taking blueprint chips, but I am. Before I head down that way, I'm going to just check to see what is here and maybe take a run back and just go and offload. Little place to sneak in over here. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Huh, found a golden chest. Oh wait, is this a golden chest? Message. It is said that they will come and save us, these superior beings who understand our faults and imperfections, capable of correcting what makes us slaves to our own biases, of saving those who err and calming those who seek to punish. We await their arrival, praying that they will free us from our self-imposed tyrannies. We place our destinies in your hands, almighty engravers. That's not a golden chest. Is this something from the wardens? Did the wardens get found? Or was this before? There's something here. I don't know what it is. Can't interact with it. Can't break it down. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to run around this side. Just check for... I'll take some spores, mushrooms. Oh, my inventory's full. Alright, I'm going to go and offload all of this stuff and then come back down. It's a very strange place to find a message like that. And I will set that to supply all so that goo can disappear. And back in we go. This is very cool. This must be where they made their food. Oh, look, there's butterflies in here. Nice. I don't know what this is, but is this making fertilizer or animal food or something? Maybe a tease at another update one day. Right, what have we got? Not really much that I desperately need. I'll eat that food though. Space food, beans, mushrooms. I'll take the blazer and the osmium rod. Probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to. And we can go downstairs. I don't know what all of this is, but I will take the circuits and the pulsar, and I'm overloading myself on the rods. If you want that. Okay, this was feed of some kind. What if there's an explanation? There has to be an explanation somewhere. Yeah, they're making the food. Okay, so space food. Alright, there's a down path there. There's an up path over here. This is the boardroom. Not much of great interest. I'm going to stop now with these iridium rods. Anything good? Nope. But they do like looking at the food. And we have water. I'll drink one of them now. Just to fill myself. At least I know there's one when I come back through here. Blueprint chip. Don't know why I'm taking it. Yeah, I'm not worried about the rest. It's like a vending machine. Ah, this will give you the fridge. Or is it just a storage crate? Anything? Oh, there's water in here as well. Sure, I don't know. Hey, blueprint chips, I am done with them, but you never know. Updates and stuff. Things happen. And I've got a whole bunch of circuit boards. Lovely. Rocket engines. I'm gearing up for those T2 drones. And another. And another box with a purification fuse. Nice. And then there is another level down. Wow, how far does this thing go? Alright, this might be the bottom. It looks like this is where they generated power for the whole planet. What do you think? Water purifying or hydroelectric? Don't know. Oh my word, it goes further down. Alright, well, let's see. What do we got here? The Gooks spacesuit. I think I've got one of those, but I'll take it. And in here, Terra tokens. Nice. And circuit boards and pulsar. Good box, this one. And I'm full. Alright, well, looks like I'm going to head to the top, empty out, and come back. Okay, offloaded. Vehicle's almost full. And back down we go. Alright, well, back to where we were. I'm picking up that purification gel. T4 mutagen, yeah, for sure. Yep, Lerma. Alright, moving along. Another box. Yep, we'll take that and that and that and that and that. And all the way to the end, and I see nothing else. Except another elevator. There was one on this side as well. I presume they take us to the same place. Let's find out. Maybe not the same place. Okay, we are way down now. Terra tokens and rods and quartz and mutagen. Oh, detoxo tree seed. That's cool. I haven't really been looking for those. I hope I didn't miss any. Another box. Okay. That's pretty good. And then into a big pipe. And this goes out to the other side. And there's our little harvester. Oh, I see. Our little harvester that's collecting the spores. Okay. So that's the end on this side. Nothing else here. Alright, let's hop on the elevator. Go back up. And there's another... Oh, we just unlocked T1 animal food. I didn't see these. Let's grab those. And there's another elevator over here. Yep, this is obviously a different spot. Okay, got some vents going. There's this door that we cannot do anything with. There's an open door that takes us out in another spot. Yep, there's our harvester. And there's just a bunch of trash over here. I think we have finished the wall. I don't see anything down here to collect. Yep, that's it. Well, good. Very, very good expedition. Man, we picked up a huge amount of stuff. I'm just running through quickly to make sure I didn't miss anything. Sure, I got this. Yeah, I'll take the mutant. Do I take the fertilizer? I need to start making fertilizer T2 soon, so I suppose I should take the T1. Yeah, that's it. We are done here. And we're out. I filled up with a few bits and pieces on my way up. Yeah. Oh, we did pretty well there. A couple of purification multiplier fuses. Anyway, let's head home. And I will immediately get the vehicle back and start offloading. There you go. All good. I'm going to keep this detoxo tree seed. I think I'm going to switch out one of my... you know what? I need to build more. Yeah, I need to build another tree spreader at some point. And I think I need to move them further away. Although they're not getting in the way too much. Yeah, this little forest actually doesn't look too bad. Maybe I'll start the main oxygen production area somewhere else. Now you see, this is really bad. I've got all these rockets, plus I've got a full big box inside space. Space is a problem. Alright, I think it's time to do this. I'm going to grab a box and I'm going to put it over here and I'm going to set this to demand T1 drones. And I think as they're not busy anymore, hopefully they come into this box and they will be destroyed to make way for the new ones. Just going to offload these so I can get my numbers right. So circuits, you're going to get 15 of those. Oh yeah, not going to be enough explosive powder. Let's start with 5. Let's start with 10 and then we'll just do 5 drones. Just need some super alloy. Okay, so we'll get the T2 drones started. And that should be 5 of them. So let's have a look. 30 drones. It doesn't tell us how many T1s or T2s. Are we getting any in here yet? No. We should then, I think, set this one to supply T1 drones. Yeah, there we go. That works now. They're coming in. So let's sort out the replacements. And this is going to be another 10. That's 25 drones. That means 10 more need to come into here. That's fine. That'll happen. I'm going to make 25. I'm going to get that number to 25. And that is everything I need for another 10. And we get the last 10. There we go. Now we got fast drones. And these are all T2s sitting in here. And we have 35. That means 10 are still out somewhere. 10 T1s. They will be out of commission. So that's not a problem. But it did free up a bit of space. Although I have no idea what I'm going to do with all this iron. I built platforms going around this side. I have some at the back door. I'm thinking of maybe doing something with the butterfly domes and the biodome tier 2s. Still am not sure exactly. Maybe have like a little entertainment here. But anyway, I've got the gas extractors over here. And I've set them up like this. And I'll just extend as we need more. So once I start loading the system, we'll be able to expand and see how many we need of each. You know, I do want this lilia tree as well. That's going to be very nice. Let's take that. And we'll take this detoxo tree seed. Let's go and have a look at what our oxygen is currently. It is currently 15.5 million. Let's see if those change things any. Because these are fairly nice trees. But I want to give a shot to the other ones. So we have 3. Let's change this one to the detoxo, and then this one we'll change to the lilia, and we'll wait for those to grow. Yeah, this might have been a little close to the base, but it's actually quite nice. It's nice having the base surrounded by things. I'm not sure the lilia is going to fit into this environment very well, but it's a nice tree because you can easily navigate underneath it. Let's go and see how things are going upstairs. Right, so this is working. It's full. That's full. This is still working. Probably run out of sulfur because I don't have enough sulfur production. Oh, there's sulfur. Oh yeah, I don't have much iridium production. Yeah, that's a problem. We'll have to sort that out. We already have an iridium mine, but I think I've got like a T2 mine out there. Not very good. Let's see what the tree changes did here. Look at that, 24 million. Well, that's how that's going to be then. We'll see what we do with the rest of them, because we'll need 8 tree spreaders at least. I still haven't finished emptying out the car though. It's so bad now. I even have a separate storage for the blueprint chips. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here? This is set to demand. Why is this full and not supplying? Because it's not set to supply. Nice. This one? Yeah, that's supply. That's set. Yeah, this will be working. I've seen that work. Okay, that's fine. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that one. I think it was supposed to be reserved for fertilizer tier 3, but we can't do anything with fertilizer tier 3 for a long time. The mutagen is full, the bacteria is full. Yep, bacteria is full, mutagen's full. That's good. Tree bark, filling up. Awesome. Explosive powder, yeah, we're fine there. I'll have to get more drones, but they are much faster now. Much better. And they are collecting algae like crazy. That's good. Alright, well I do need to get rid of some resources, and I also need to get stuck into this purification factory. Let's see. I have maybe, what, 3 heaters? Yeah, let's get another 3. And we'll also double up on the drills. Right, I have enough on me for 3 more heaters. So let's go and double that up. Right, 1, 2, and 3. And I've got space for a couple more. And these are all covered. Wait. Oh, you know what? I need to come and replace this optimizer with an updated one. Yep, okay, I'll do that. Right, I've got the optimizer with 2 more heat multiplier fuses, so this is going to make a huge jump in the heat. Alright, so that's 3 we have. So take that down, build this right here, and drop 3 fuses in. These are all affected, right? All of them. Yep, and I can put another 2 in. Yep, that certainly did a lot for heat. We're up to 20 million. Cool. Now, how many of the drills do we have? We've got 3. Let's double that as well. I don't have fuses, though. I've only got the 1. But this should be pretty straightforward. You know, I think maybe I'll just go straight for 8. I'll put another 5 in. Yeah, because that's quite far away. Let's just take a drive. Yeah, it's all the way past the dome out here. And I'm probably going to need to buy in some of those fuses because I'm not finding them anywhere. So, another one there, and there, and there, right there, and do I have space for one more? That's it, yes. And now we can get rid of this. Oh no, this is the right one. We do already have a T2 optimizer, and every single one of them are hit. Good. Right, that looks impressive. Back home to the land of constant daylight. I also need to get a couple of mines going. Iridium rods are not really a problem. Uranium rods also not really a problem, but I do need iridium. Uranium not so much because I don't have to make any rocket engines. I have so many. So I think what I'll do is drop a couple of miners. Just going to head out to the little iridium area, and I should be setting up. Oh, you know what? Let me set up a box with a teleporter. Now that I have everything, might as well drive. I do have a little box over there, but I don't think that was the best. So, this is going to have to get removed. It's a tier 1. I'll drop this in, and just give a couple more. And then we can set these to iridium and supply all. And this is the last one. And then I can get rid of this. Take that out and remove. Now I can set something up to make iridium rods eventually when I need them. Hey, uncommon. Nice. Okay, I have my teleporter set. This is iridium. I don't have anything in my vehicle, do I? Oh, I do. Alright, let's take that out. And we'll just head back to base. And this should be sending us a bit of iridium soon. We are home. How are we looking? Oxygen's doing well. Heat is doing well. Pressure's not so well. Oh well. We just need some fuses. Speaking of fuses, I know that I found quite a few energy fuses. Let's go and pump. It's not as if we need more power, because right now we have 46,000 available. And I mean, with everything we've got, we're only using 24, so I could probably get away with it for the rest of the game, but we have those fuses. So I've grabbed the stuff we need for an optimizer. I've got the 3 fuses. Oh, I didn't need 3 and I didn't need another optimizer. I'll put it in for the future. You never know how big we might go. So that we can pop in right there and shove a couple more into that one. So this has got 3, that's got 3. I'm not going to use that one yet. I could, I've got another 3 available, but I honestly don't really think it's worth it. 82,000. I think we're fine. I do believe we need energy fuses for something else, the extraction rocket maybe. So not a bad idea to have some, but I think let's sort out a little bit of production. So if we head out to this, and we put an optimizer straight in the middle of this platform, like right there, and have a look at these production time. Oh, it doesn't really say, it just says growth speed 1.4. Let's see, does this change that? I don't know. No, you know what? This does not affect, it affects the water, but it doesn't affect these. Now, why did I think that the algae generators were affected? Interesting. All right, well then we're going to put water over here. And I'm going to have to empty these out and move them over. Okay, I think I'll start a production process that should empty them out pretty quickly, and that will be T2 mutagen. Yeah, so that will use that, which uses that, and which uses water. There we go. I'll get those emptied out relatively fast. And all the drones seem to be coming to this last one. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's the growth multiplier fuse. That's what we need for the algae. I haven't seen any yet. We'll take that out and break this down. We'll move this over here. Right, water collector, we will put them there. Okay, so it's 100 seconds without fuses. Oh wait, that is with fuses. What is it without fuses? 100 seconds. Wait a minute. What the heck? Ah, there we go. 57 seconds. Alright, so it cuts it down a fair bit. Almost half the time. Let's see. Are you emptying? Any of them emptying? No. Wow. Must be short of something else. Okay, these have stopped producing. Why is that? Because they are not being supplied. That's why. Yeah, I think mutagen's battling a little bit with the sulfur. That's probably a big part of the problem. Anyway, I'm gonna spend a bit of time moving these. Do some work on them between episodes. See, it doesn't reset the production time until I take these out and then put them back in. Yeah, I wonder if that's a little bug going on there. Alright, well, I'll move the rest and I'll up that to 8. Then I'm going to need to do some work on the farms because I definitely don't have enough production here. Let's see what kind of trees we've got going. Yeah, there's the lilias. Yeah, they look pretty nice. Where are the other ones? Oh, are these them? Wait, them? Yeah, these. Oh, these look quite nice. And they're 1300% multipliers. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, they're popping up. These go really nicely in this area. Very, very good. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to speed this up even more. I'll have 2 of these and load them up. And what are we down to now? 40 seconds. Well, with 8 water collectors, that would be producing 1 water every 5 seconds. Not too bad. We can make that faster as well. You know, I just realized we may not be able to craft fuses. Do we have that ability? Go to this empty one and see if there are fuses. Oh, there are fuses. It's the insect multiplier. I don't see the growth multiplier fuse anywhere. Oh dear. It doesn't look like there are any fuses unlocking here. None there. There's a way to actually make purified water. Okay. Well, that ties up the last loose end, I suppose. So you'll be able to make purified water from regular water. Yeah, we won't be able to make fuses on this planet. Interesting. We're going to have to find all of our fuses. Yeah, only the insect multiplier. Unless something unlocks later, I don't see it. Let's see how we're doing on the purification thing. So we are at 67%. We've cleaned up 1,348 of 2,000. That one area is another 600 already. We're at 47 GPU. This unlocks at 50. So we'll be able to get the big atmospheric purifiers. And we can really give a good push to push this up because the detoxo tree seeds unlock at 1,000. And we really aren't doing very well right now. But I do have fuses. I have another 2, and I think I have 2 currently working on the ones that we have. So that'll be 4. Yeah, I've got another 2 down here. And then I just need to make 8 of the big ones when they unlock. I haven't been taking it very seriously, quite honestly. But in the meantime, I think I need to go and get one of these. So tungsten rod, plastic rod, purification gel. Do I have purification gel? I don't. I'm going to pay more attention to this setup in the next episode. Get this whole production going. And change all of these boxes. They're all wrong. So I need one of those. Plastic rod, one of those, and purification gel. And let's just have a look out back. This one was the one doing the water. I do have dirty water, but this is full. Okay. I'm going to head out to our little friendly ponds just over the back here. Yeah, that was dirty, and I'll just drop one of these in and it can clean it over time. Oh, are those the detoxo things? These things over here? Maybe? Don't know. So let's just put that in and we'll set it to supply all, and that will, over time, clear up the 125 in there. Good. And I believe I can finally get rid of these 2 boxes, and that means maybe put this in. Now, when I start up again, this tree will have moved, so it's not going to stay here. I think they've set it up very cleverly. The trees don't interfere with what you've built. And now that I've moved those water collectors, I can pop a few more of these out. And I think maybe I'm going to get myself another 3 of these. But I'm going to have to make the... Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get the T2 beehives. And the T2 beehives should be pretty easy with the T1s there. So let's first detach the chip so that I can see both versions. So that takes 1 a super alloy fertilizer plastic. The only difference between them is a tree bark and a T2 fertilizer. Yep. Okay. Alright. Let's remove the honey and break it down. Okay, I've still got 2 left to break down. I'm going to put these probably around the same area, and these will produce honey and bees. So I'm going to have to set up a little overflow system, And these will be the last 2 going in. And they all need to be set to supply everything. And that is done. It looks like this tree has decided to take my optimizer for its own. Yeah, well, we'll come and change those, because this is not where the plant area will be. Plant area is going to be with the ecosystems, which I haven't built any of yet. So I need to head up because we need to balance the bees. I'm going to need a bee container. That means I'm going to need to build another one of these, and I'm going to need to overflow things. Wait, what is this? Oh my, it's eaten up all of... which one was it? Yeah, common larvas are used by the T2 mutagen. I forgot about that. Oh well, we'll have to get more of them until we can make them ourselves. So to keep that working, I'm going to make a bee container. Let's see, temporarily this will be the bee container. So this will demand the bee larva, and it's at normal priority. Then what I'm going to do, somewhere over here hidden away from everything, I'm going to bring a shredder in, put that over here. This one is going to demand, now before I do that, it's going to be a low priority, and it's going to demand honey and bee larva. And then it will be set to enable, so it automatically empties when it gets filled up. And that way, I'll be able to get some bees in stock. There they are already. Good. And without even having to make them. And if these boxes are both full, the honey and the bees, then it'll drop in here and destroy them. If we're using lots of bees and we need bees, the honey will come in here and get destroyed. So yeah, that's good. We'll probably have more of those beehives anyway. But in the meantime, hey, we got a few bees, so we can make some farms. So that's 4 farms. And I've got everything that I need for the 4 farms. So we'll just snap them all in. And this is the last one. And then I need to go and get one of each seed. And on this line, I'm doing eggplant, squash over here, mushroom over here, and beans. I'm probably not going to have any more beans. I don't think I need any more beans. But yeah, there's going to be a few more of the others. And speaking of beans, I should grab some food before I die of hunger. Alright folks, we've done quite a lot in this episode. Things are going pretty well. No issues. I'm going to do some more portal runs so that we have lots and lots of Terra tokens and fuses and goods. We'll be able to buy some fuses. Let me just check if the growth fuses are for sale. I can't remember seeing them. Energy, production, oxygen, plant, heat and pressure. Yeah, no growth fuses. Alright, I'm just going to have a whole bunch more algae growers. Then I'll get some more drones going, give us a reason to use up some of the huge amount of engines that we have in stock. And that means setting up a bit more sulfur. Yeah, that should be fine. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments, let me know your thoughts. And if I've missed anything, please let me know. I think I'll maybe do a couple more tree spreaders in between episodes if I find more lilia seeds. Get that going, and then I'm going to start putting some thought into this purity building and the things that we need to make. So yeah, those artillery shells and the bombs. Looks like there's quite a lot of setting up to do there. Thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!